Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome to another Seiko StrapFest video. This time it's the turn of the venerable Seiko SKX. Now I picked mine up a couple of months ago, been really enjoying wearing it, but the bracelet is, shall we say, an acquired taste. This time, rather than looking at just one company, I thought I'd look at a whole bunch of different options for the SKX because it's so popular. So we've got 16 different straps from 8 different companies today, including Moose Straps, Phenomenato, Blue Shark, Sec Time, Monkey Swag, Pop Off Leather, Uncle Seiko and Wrist Candy Watch Club. Big thank you to all companies who sent in one strap or more for review today. I'm going to be busy, let's get into it.
Okay, what have we got today then? Well, we've got a Seiko SKX, probably a good place to start. I took the liberty of picking up a couple of double flange spring bars. I thought they may well pay dividends. Got the Bergeon number 6767. If you don't have one of these Bergeon tools, they're $30. They're not cheap, but well worth an investment if you're going to be playing around with straps. We have got two military looking NATOs from Moose Straps out of Canada. A couple of Blue Sharks, one of their premiums, one of their regulars. From Monkey Swag in the UK, we've got a Dirty Bond and a sailcloth. I've really been enjoying these sailcloths. In the middle, the Phenomenato, definitely the nicest packaging of the group. A Bond. Now, Wrist Candy Watch Club sent me a bunch of stuff. We're going to look at one of their green Bond NATOs, a combination and a Pearlon. Over here, Pop Off Leather, a small Canadian company doing handmade leather straps. We're going to look at one of their two pieces and a one piece Zulu, which should be interesting. Over here, a couple from Sec Time in the UK, vintage style leather, and this one's a kind of waterproof half and half. And last but not least, Larry at Uncle Seiko sent me a couple of his. We've got a Tropic, which as you can see has been broken in, and we've got a Tire Track, which has not been broken in, and I'll talk about the difference as we go. Okay, the Bergeon and I are going to be busy. Let's get on with it. Okay then, Moose Straps, new company out of Canada, oddly enough. These ones are $20 each. But I think they've got deals on. You get 10% off if you sign up for the mailing list, etc. Nice start, to be honest. Quality. This is an army green one. Nice brushed hardware. And we've got a little MS Co on the tang. Always nice when a company takes the time and the pride to sign the little tang clasps there. Nice one. So this one's a little brighter. They call this one British Khaki. I think Moose Straps have added another couple of shades. They do a black and they do a Bond. You pretty much need to do a Bond, don't you, these days with NATOs. But yeah, very nice, very nice. $20, good place to start from Moose Straps. On to Blue Shark then, a company with a great rep for making good quality NATOs. Haven't seen one of these orange Bonds before, but yeah, I kind of get it. Hey, it's got the grey and the black, but adds a little splash of colour. Again, nice brushed hardware. We've got the little Blue Shark logo. Love that script on the tang there. All looks nice. And those holes are cut out very nicely, a little squared. All edges sealed off, as it should be here. Another nice quality NATO. So another Blue Shark, this is the Alpha Shark. Now this is their top line. This one costs 32 as opposed to 18 for the standard. Definitely feels, they call this one seatbelt cloth nylon, definitely feels softer as well as being thicker. Flat hardware, again the lovely Blue Shark logo there etched into the tang. A little bit rough around the edge at the top though. I'm not sure that necessarily worth twice the price of the standard. The standard was pretty good, but definitely very soft, very nice on the wrist. Should be very comfortable to wear. So the Phenomenato then, at $40, the most expensive NATO that we've got here today. I believe this is a long one because my 7-inch wrist, I'm on the smallest hole possible. They do two sizes, so I guess that's a useful benefit. You can get the one that fits you. This one, definitely for bigger guys, I'd probably been better off with a small one. These ones are out of Hungary. Unsigned tang though, a bit disappointing for 40 US. They do have an adjustable keeper here on the top, which again, they take a slightly different approach, and I'll just show you there's a nice little touch underneath. Nice little touch there, but to be honest, I would have preferred a signed tang for my 40 US. Wrist Candy Watch Club then. Something a little bit different. They call this one a combination. It's one piece, it's thin. You don't get that bobble that you get sometimes with a NATO, making the watch sit high off the wrist. Smells nice. No signed hardware though, and I'm not sure if it's going to be around in a year's time, but nice, interesting alternative, this one at 18 US. My first encounter with a Pearlon, quite impressed. This one not expensive at $11. It's got that ladder clasp, so you can adjust the length of the tail so you don't have the big overhang that you get with long NATOs, infinitely adjustable because you just poke the little tongue through where you see fit, and nice and light for Sydney's sweaty summer. I can definitely see myself getting some use out of this. No signed hardware, but at $11 I think I can probably forgive this one that. And finishing wrist candy with a NATO, not so impressed with this one though. $15, hardware's pretty thin, no sign, not the best NATO I've looked at so far today. Alright, pop-off leather, something totally different. One piece Zulu, smells fantastic. You know you've got a bit of dead cow on your wrist there. Love that red stitching at the top. This one's got the opposite problem though. You've got not a lot of adjustment this size for big guys, but then babies could probably get away with this one. There's so many holes to the underside. $40 for this one, variety of different leather colours. Yeah, it's something I think it'll need a little bit of breaking in this one, but you should get a lot of wear out of it. Looks pretty good, nice piece of leather as mentioned. And another one from Pop Off, this time a two-piece. This is Horween Dublin leather with a fastener, biblically sized fastener. Look at that thing, it's enormous. You can pick the colour of stitching. Again, this one comes in at $40. But again, this one really for gentlemen with much, much smaller wrists than I am. Only 7, which I guess is about average. Everybody likes to think that they're average though, don't they? Rather than less than average. This one a little bit on the small side for me, but a nice strap, smells fantastic. So a couple from SECTime then. Now this one has potential, vintage leather, quite a different look for the SKX. You know, it's up to you whether you go for this or not. I do like the white stitching though, goes nicely with the white indices. This one, the tang's a little disappointing, but the strap has potential, really, really thick. I reckon it's gonna take some breaking in this one, but could be very comfortable when you do eventually break it in. £16.95. What do you think of this? I think I quite like it. That little racing stripe down the side really nicely matches the indices and the writing on the dial of the Seiko. They call this one kind of synthetic, and it's got hydrophobized leather, so I'm guessing a waterproofed leather under. So you got that synthetic look on the top, but the comfort leather on the back. Again, quite thick, looks like it's going to take some breaking in, but nice brushed hardware on this one. This is another £16.95. Yeah, I think this one might be in my top 5 today. Back on the NATOs with a dirty bond from Monkey Swag. I do like this colour combination. Monkey Swag, slightly smaller hardware, etc., but nice brush. There's the MKS logo on the clip there. This one is just under £11, so about 15 US dollars. Okay, the sailcloth. Now this one is £30 from Monkey Swag, so it's getting up there. That's coming in at close to $40, but that's pretty much the going rate for these sailcloths. I kind of get the sailcloth. Matte finish, looks pretty good. You can dress them up, dress them down. I think this one a nice choice. Again, a bit of an investment though, $40 to add to the price of the SKX, but I reckon it'll last a long time, and that's a really nice fastener, quality brushed hardware on that. And last but by no means least, Uncle Seiko. Here we go on the waffle. Now this is an old Mark 1. The Mark 2s are a lot softer, but these Mark 1s need to be broken in. There are various how-to guides on YouTube. You drop them into a mug of boiling water for 2 minutes. I'm not actually kidding. But once they conform to your wrist, they're super comfortable. These things, $40 US, not cheap, but I think, you know, will last. They will last as long as the watch does, which, as we know with these Seiko SKXs, is a long, long time. So if this is a long-term purchase for you and you like this slightly retro look, definitely worth considering. And that's what one looks like when it hasn't been broken in, the tire track. This one comes with slightly polished hardware rather than brushed. Again, definitely for the vintage Seikos, or if you want to add a little bit of retro look to your SKX. I should also point out that the tangs are branded on the underside, so you know you're wearing an Uncle Seiko, but you don't have to advertise it to the world. Well, this has been fun today. Good for me to see the kind of similar offerings from so many different companies. You get to grade them against each other. So top 5 then. I think if you're looking for a NATO, the basic offering from Blue Shark at $18, or these moose straps, I'm very impressed with the quality of them. I think they may be the NATO star of the day. $11 for the Pearl On from Wrist Candy. You know, it's not going to suit everybody, but certainly a different look. infinitely adjustable and not all that much of an investment. Bit of a surprise, this one from SecTime. I really like the racing stripe. I thought the aesthetic was pretty good and only £16.95, so that's just over $20, not too much money. Or if you like the retro look and don't mind spending a little bit of money, that Uncle Seiko is going to last a lifetime. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.